Hello everyone, so we're back with a new chapter today again, and our chapter today is food chemistry. This will be our part 1 video. So let's start. Okay, so what are nutrients? As we all know that nutrients actually are required for our human body, or say any kind of organisms requires nutrients for the normal functioning of the body, for the maintenance and growth and for development, right? Everyone knows that. Now what are nutrients? Like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, these all are nutrients. Simple as that. Everyone knows that. Okay, now carbohydrate, we all know that carbohydrate is basically a fuel of our body. It provides us energy, and the main source of carbohydrates are like rice, wheat. These are common and rich source of carbohydrate, as we all know that. Now carbohydrate can actually be divided or say classified into three types: monosaccharide, disaccharide and polysaccharide. Now saccharide as a suffix, it means sugar. Actually, it represents carbohydrate. Okay, now monosaccharide, I have written the initials of mono. That means monosaccharide. Okay, now monosaccharide is the simplest sugar, as we all know that, because it is having only one molecules of saccharide or say carbohydrate. Okay, to be very simple as that. Now monosaccharide examples are like glucose and fructose, as you can see. Okay, now and disaccharide actually means two molecules of, I would say, two monosaccharides makes disaccharide. Simple as that. And examples, as you can see, are sucrose and lactose. Very simple. Polysaccharide obviously mean many monosaccharides. Poly, many, right? So many monosaccharides together makes polysaccharides, and examples are like starch and glycogen. And I hope that everyone knows that starch and glycogen are storage form of carbohydrate in plants and animals respectively. Okay, now protein. As we all know that protein are the building blocks of body tissue, or say, yeah, it is a building blocks, right? Protein actually required when you are, when you do any sort of gyms. Protein is very much required because it actually helps to build a body. Simple as that. Or say tissues. Now protein actually provides 4 calorie per gram of energy. How much energy does it provide? 4 calorie per gram. Okay, so as I have already shown you over here, we have tryptophan, tyrosine and lysine. What is this? Now see, first of all, you have to understand. I'll just show you the pictures. Okay, now niacin. See, avocado is rich in niacin. You can see that avocado is rich in niacin. And this tyrosine is actually found in fish. Where? In fish. And lysine in meat, right? Simple as that. Like meat is rich in lysine. Simple as that. Now come on, let's go to the main point. The main point that you have to understand over here is uh tryptophan act as a precursor for niacin. Okay, tryptophan act as a precursor for niacin, and tyrosine act as a precursor for isothionein, and lysine act as a precursor for carotenoid formation. Simple as that. I think there is nothing much more to understand over here, right? So yeah, that's all. And yeah, so coming to fats. Now what is fats? Basically it is esters of fatty acid. To be simple, many fatty acids together make fats. Simple as that. Now actually it is concentrated dietary energy, as I have already mentioned or said written here. Fats actually provides you too much of energy. You will see the fatty persons, they have more energy as compared to thin person. It's basically because fats provides more energy. That is 9 calorie per gram. How much? It is 9 calorie per gram. That is energy provided by fats. Simple. Now in dietary fats, it is actually rich source of like essential fatty acids. Dietary fats, or say, yeah, dietary fats actually are rich source of essential fatty acids. And essential fatty acids are like linoleic acid, linolenic and arachidonic acid. Simple as that. What? Dietary fats are rich source of linoleic acid, linolenic acid, and arachidonic acid. Simple as that. Sir, now what is this 18 is to 2 and is to 6? It is basically the carbon, hydrogen, and no, it is actually the carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen ratio. What? It is carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen ratio. Simple as that. Okay, okay. I just forgot to mention this one. That if someone eats saturated fatty acid, or say if someone consumes saturated fatty acids too much, they will have coronary heart disease and cancer. What will they face through? Or say they will have problems like coronary heart disease and cancer. Who? Those who consume too much of saturated fats, right? Now I'll just remind you back that saturated and unsaturated. What is the difference? Saturated actually are like they have only single bonds, okay, and in unsaturated they have double bonds. Simple as that. Okay, going to the next slide. Now we all know that vitamins, right? Vitamin or whatever, right? So vitamin actually humans require, or say any organisms require, because for growth, development, and maintenance, and even reproductions also, whatever, right? So these are the functions of vitamin. And for human body, especially for human, we 13 vitamins are essential. Means we actually require that vitamin, though it is not synthesized in our body. We do require those 13 vitamins, and among them, if you see, like this thiamine, pyridoxine, riboflavin, and niacin, yeah, these actually act as coenzyme. What? They actually act as coenzyme. Now for you, remember, for reminding you back that coenzyme is not an enzyme. Basically it binds to or say it binds to active sites of the enzyme, right? These coenzyme are actually not enzyme, but they binds to, or say they joins to active sites of the enzyme. Very simple. Okay, now if you don't acha, mm, yeah, I think yeah, that's all for this. Yeah, so coming to minerals, uh see, first of all, you have to understand the fact that what is the functions of minerals. Minerals actually will help you in nerve transmission and proper fluid balance. They actually are many functions of minerals, but you just understand that in nerve transmission, minerals play a great role, right? Now as you see, minerals can actually be classified into two major types. What are those? One is macro minerals. I have written macro inorganic elements. Definitely it is same. So macro minerals and micro minerals or trace elements. Like minerals can actually be divided into two. One is macro minerals and micro minerals. Simple as that. Now macro minerals are like sodium. You can see over here. Sodium, potassium, chlorine, calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These are macro inorganic elements, or say macro minerals. And these macro inorganic elements actually are present like 3 kg in adult men. Oh my god, that's huge, right? 3 kg in adult men. Coming to micronutrients, it is like you have to consume like 30 milligram per day micronutrients, or say micro minerals, obviously, or say trace minerals. You have to consume how much? 30 milligram per day. And it is like in adults men you'll have 30 gram. Obviously it is trace elements, so it is not that much required. So it is 30 gram in adult men it is found, right? So coming here, now minerals actually have different functions, as I have already told you. Now, like to be very specific, like you can see over here, like electrochemical functions, right? They actually are involved in some kind of like transmissions, electric energy, or whatever it is, like. So like there you can say sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and chloride. These type of elements actually are involved. And catalyst. First of all, you understand, I believe, I hope that everyone understands what is a catalyst. What is catalyst? Just to remind you back, the catalysts are nothing, but they actually increase your chemical reaction. They increase your chemical reactions, but they don't go to any chemical change. What? Catalysts increase chemical reaction, but they don't undergo any chemical change. This is catalyst, and some of them are like calcium, potassium, sodium, magnesium, and chloride. Simple as that. The bond center formation, calcium, phosphorus, and fluoride. This actually also involved in bond center formation, right? And just one fact I want to tell you, that if somebody does not know that even in our Colgate we have this fluoride. Simple as that. but in obviously in very minute amount, because this fluorine, it can be used as red poison also. Okay. Okay. Now, very important part of our today's topic is that anti-nutrients. What is this? These actually are not nutrients, but they actually act against nutrients. What actually that does is that they will interfere for the absorption, metabolic transformation of nutrients, right? And these anti-nutrients can be like, they can be natural and they can be synthetic. Okay. Now, anti-nutrients can be divided broadly into three types, like anti-protein, anti-mineral, and anti-vitamins. Okay, they can be broadly divided into anti-protein, anti-minerals, and anti-vitamin. Simple. Now this basically is a apple. Okay, I think I forgot to make it properly. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the next. Now, as you can see here, anti-protein. They will actually act against the protein. What will they do is something like this. They actually will like interfere absorption, digestion, and utilization of protein. What will anti-protein do is that they will interfere with the absorption, digestion, and utilization of protein. Now, coming to the first, lectins, overmucoid, and chymotrypsin inhibitors. Chymotrypsin, they are all your anti-protein. Now, what is lectins? Coming to details. Now, lectins also are called as hemagglutinin. What? Lectins can also be called as hemagglutinins. And they actually, these lectins, what they do is that they will coagulate, or they will, aggregate these red blood cells. What lectins are doing is that they will, accumulate or say agglutinate these RBC. Who? Lectins. And lectins actually are, for your information, let me tell you that lectins are actually found in legumes. Where it is found? It is found in legumes, beans, soybean, and kidney bean. Kidney bean, and what else? There are many beans, obviously, and where lectins are found, that is in legumes. Okay. Okay. Overmucoid. Overmucoid are actually found in egg, and they actually interfere proteolytic enzymes. What? Overmucoid inhibit proteolytic enzymes. Now, what is proteolytic? Yeah, what is proteolytic? See, proteolytic means, you can say like that, like they, proteolytic means they help breakdown of proteins to amino acids. What? They actually help you breakdown of amino acids. So this overmucoid, which is actually present in egg, they will inhibit protein breakdowns. What? They will actually inhibit protein breakdown. Who? Overmucoid. Simple as that. Okay, going to chymotrypsin. Now, chymotrypsin is actually found in egg white. In fact, means egg white means, the yolk. We have yolk, and the upper portion of, outer portion of yolk actually, or say, yeah, the white covering is called as this one. What is that? X white, and in X white is actually rich source of chymotrypsin, right? Okay, going to next, pancreatic enzyme inhibitors. What actually they do is that they will inhibit the functions of pancreas. So what actually is pancreas involved in? What do they do? Pancreas actually help in digestion. Simple as that. Nothing much more. Now going to the next. What is elastase inhibitor? First of all, you have to understand what is elastase. See, elastase actually help in breakdown of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. What? Elastase, what does they do? They will break down your carbohydrates, fats, and proteins that you consumed, right? And this elastase inhibitor, they will not allow your body, or say, they will not allow elastase to break down your carbohydrates, fats, and proteins that you have consumed. Simple as that. Okay, and these elastase actually are found in like soybean, bean, and potatoes. Where is this elastase found? They actually are found in soybean, bean, and potatoes. Simple as that. Now this ricin actually are found in castor, and this actually ricin is a very toxic compound that it can be actually used as bioterrorism. Ricin can actually be used as bioterrorism. Simple as that. Okay. Going to next, there is anti-minerals. What actually they do is that they will interfere with the absorptions and metabolic transformations of minerals. They will act against minerals. What are those that act against minerals? Like phytic acid, glucosinolates, gossypol, and dietary fiber. These all are the anti-minerals. Now going to one by one, like Phytic acid, what actually they do is that they will decrease in iron absorption. What phytic acid does is they will decrease your iron absorption, and they actually are found in bran and germ. Where is phytic acid found? They are actually found in bran and germ. Simple as that. And this phytic acid can actually be reduced by fermentation. Okay, fermentation reduces the phytic acid. Very nice. You have to understand, or you have to remember, this is very important, right? Okay, going to next, glucosinolates. What? Glucosinolates. Now, if you see, they actually are, see, glucosinolates decrease iodine uptake. What do glucosinolates is do is that they will decrease your iodine uptake. And obviously, if you have this type of iron uptake problem, you will have Gaucher's problem, definitely, consequently, or whatever it is, like subsequently you will have this one thyroid problem, whatever, right? So these glucosinolates are actually found in like turnip, rutabaga, cabbage, strawberries, and peach. Okay, glucosinolates actually are found there. Okay, and coming to gossipol. Gossipol, if you are from agriculture background, you might know that gossipol is, from cotton. What this actually gossipol do is that they will actually bind to ammonia acid. They will actually bind to, metal ions. Yeah, they actually bind to metal ions, and they will actually bind ammonia acid, and which actually will, create problems in the functionings of those substances, right? And this gossipol, they actually have this genotoxic effects. What? Gossipol that is found in cotton actually has, and this one, genotoxic effects. What is genotoxic? It basically is like, it will actually change, or say it will damage your DNA or chromosomes. What does this gossipol do is that it will damage your chromosome or DNA. Simple as that. Means it brings changes there, right? In the genetic level. Yeah, so the last but not the least, we have dietary fiber. See, dietary fiber, first of all, it is not digested. It is not digested by our body. It actually helps you in the proper, absorption after passing through this small intestine. As you can, as you may remember. Um, yeah, so dietary fiber, they actually do bind minerals. Okay, dietary fiber, they actually used to bind minerals, right? So that, I think that's enough. So we have the last slide of today, and that is vitamins, say antivitamins. What actually they do is that, you please listen to me very carefully, because I think this is a very important part of the topic of today. Actually, antivitamins, they actually do, like, they will inactivate your vitamin, or they will destroy your vitamins. And not only that, what they will do is that they will increase the need for vitamins. You are eating those food which have vitamin, but your body will respond in such a way that, you know you will feel like, okay, I need more vitamins, I am deficient in vitamin. You will feel that, or you may see symptoms. Though you are eating vitamin rich food, you will be suffering from vitamin deficiency. There is a function of antivitamin. Simple as that. Okay, some of the examples are like thiaminase, theanine, B6, and vitamin B6 antagonist, and everything. These all are antivitamins. Coming to very detail. Yes, now this thiaminase, they actually are found in fish, means raw fish without cooking. I mean, before cooking, if you eat fish, you will eat those thiamine. Okay, what happens is that this thiaminase, they will break this one. They will break thiamine at methylene linkage. Thiaminase breaks thiamine at methylene linkage. This is which is actually found in this one fish, right? Very simple as that. Not tannin. Tannin actually destroys thiamine. And what is the function of thiamine? See, tannin, what they do? They actually break this one. What is that? They destroy actually thiamine. Tannin destroy thiamine, and this thiamine. Why is thiamine essential, or say what is the function of thiamine? Is that they will actually help your body to use proper use of carbohydrates. Thiamine actually are involved in helping your body to use, or set to proper use of carbohydrates. That is the function of thiamine. Simple as that. Now, vitamin B6 antagonists actually are found in where? It is found in mushroom. Vitamin B6 antagonists actually are found in mushroom. Simple as that. Nothing much more to know. This is actually antivitamins. Okay. vitamin B6 means they will actually act against vitamin B6. What actually they do is that they will actually do say they will actually act against vitamin B6, and there is vitamin no yeah, so they will actually act against vitamin B6. There is vitamin B6 antagonists are actually found in mushroom. Okay, last we have avidin. This avidin actually are found in egg, where is actually found in egg, and this avidin form complex with biotin. What this avidin actually form complex with biotin, and if they form complex with biotin, the biotin will become definitely deficient, and it will have problem of hair loss, because biotin is actually involved in that, or say biotin actually prevents you from hair loss. But since everything is there, it will you will have hair loss. This is this one evident, right? So that's all for today. Thank you very much for being with me throughout this session, and we'll be coming with part 2 very soon. Okay, and if you want to contact me, if you want to participate in a mock test series, all details and links will be provided below. And that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.